When we figured I had to gut everything, I just was like, YOLO, might as well go all in.
I'm going to see if I can get some of these tiles off the wall.
There's kisses.
So I've been demoing for hours. Guys, this is very scary.
Blood was gushing everywhere. What? So in this episode, I think where we left off was that the plumbers were doing all their work and I was trying to just renovate the bathroom without gutting the bathrooms completely. Like, I knew I could do it, but I was like, one day I'll renovate these, but they just need to update the plumbing, which turned into, they snapped the sink off the wall, like a pedestal sink that was like glued to the wall, and a bunch of the tile was cracked, and the plumber's like, Maureen, you can't keep this stuff. And that led them to like find out that there was a bathroom upstairs I was trying to gut, and then I paid them to go ahead and like beat out the concrete mesh, the concrete and wire mesh, because I was like hammering at it for 2 days. So I decided to demo the bathrooms, and at the same time I was like, I'm gonna gut the kitchen. So when we figured I had to gut everything, I just was like, YOLO, might as well go all in. So I was home in Moberly. I grabbed my brother and my sister Abby, and I don't know where Olivia was at, out of town, and drove them to St. Louis, and we ripped out all the cabinets and we put them in my garage. There's Calvin in the background. And so that was completely gutted. And I guess when I was demoing the bathrooms upstairs, I had all this tile shrapnel in my arms, and there's like, it's so funny because I'm looking back at all these pictures and videos and I'm like, oh my gosh, like shrapnel. And it's like, I'm bleeding. And it's very foreshadowing because that same evening I'm like demoing the floor and I take a picture with like my mask on and the tile. And I'm posting all this on social media the whole time. People are just like watching me go at this house. Anyway, and do I need these on my head? I don't know. I'm just like going, like tearing this house apart, and the next day I start demoing the tile again, and a shrapnel piece just like hits me in the ankle, and I was like bleeding quite a bit, and I had that little piece of tile because I just, you know, held on to it. My blood's on it. And anyway, I was like bleeding in the sunroom, and then I like called one of my family members and I was just like, hey, I like cut my leg, and they're like, I have an artery there. Anyway, the footage of it's very dramatic, and but I was an entertainer in 2020. But anyway, I had to get stitches. Couldn't walk for a couple days. They were like, don't split your stitches. And then the scar turned into like a little smiley face, and so it was kind of funny. Anyway, and then back to demoing the house, and I ended up demoing that fireplace that everyone was upset about, but I like knew from the get-go, like, this is where my couch has to go because it's a longer wall than the wall when you walk in. And don't drink fizzy water before you record a video. So I knew my couch was going on that wall, so I had to demo the fireplace, which was not functional. It was kind of cute, or it could have been cute, but just having a fake fireplace versus having a really functional living room is not my jam. So yeah, demoed that. I ended up like plastering the wall, or thought I was gonna do plaster, but I just used drywall. Why would anyone go back with plaster? I still haven't learned the answer to that, and someone's probably gonna come at me for that, but like, why? Why would you go back with plaster? Anyway, so yeah, for just the repairs and stuff, I did that. Basically, the demo continues, and at this time, I'm also picking like shingles for my roof. I'm getting bids for the patio and the fence and all that. I think they end up doing my roof during this period of time. Yeah. Filthy. Filthy. Oh yeah, let's go take a look at Daniel's work. Haven't done it. Oh, look at all the stuff that used to be up here.
Those things, but I'm not feeling hopeful. We'll see. I'm going to see if I can get some of these tiles off the wall here where I'll put a vanity, and replace like all the I broke. Those won't come out. I don't know what they are. They're like solid steel. And I haven't tried to chip off a good tile yet, but I don't think it's gonna work out. So
So, there's kisses from...
I don't know about that.
Do we look like siblings? Abby, where are you? Wait.
Are you want some help with that? Ooh.
Apparently in these old houses there's concrete poured on the floor and there's like 3 layers of tile on top. So now I'm gonna have to re-pour concrete in here or something to level it out. And I just wouldn't let myself stop filling this up with concrete. So literally this whole can is concrete and now the handles break off when I carry it, so I'm stupid. Guys, this is very scary. Oh, I feel like I'm in a log cabin. I broke the shower out and got rid of the arch. Sad. Can move the HVAC vent over there. I'm gonna have the HVAC guy do that. And then I can make the shower for tall people. I just learned how to use the sledgehammer and I don't regret having those guys break the tile out today. But like, this took 2 hours. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, it's not that hard to sledgehammer. So I've been demoing for hours.
Recap. So today I got up at 4, drove to St. Louis, immediately started with a shit show with these sewer guys, that's plumbing and everything. They started demoing the bathroom and I showed you where they ate into that brick a bit. I don't really know, I guess I filled it with concrete mortar, I'll look it up. Then they didn't even demo the arch, I had to do that later. And apparently the floor is concrete and when you break it up it's like between 2 joists that are a V that like back in the old days it's concrete, I don't know. So the guy's like, you opened a can of worms here. And I'm like, didn't know this was here? I don't understand. Anyway, I'll show you guys the recap. And I just demoed for 5 hours after they left because they suck. So don't send 2 men to do a woman's job. No, I'm just kidding. Thank God I had to do this. So I had shrapnel hit me in the leg, but it was a time lapse so you couldn't see it. And blood was gushing everywhere and I don't know if that's a problem. Does anyone know if this is an essential? Okay, this is your fair warning. I might throw up or pass out. Okay. Ah! What? I called for help. I'm laying on the floor. They were like, is it spraying or just gushing? And I'm like, it's like a faucet. Mainly it stopped. I was feeling a little lightheaded, so I had to lay down. Elevation. I should get some boots. I was told to compress for 15 minutes and then see if it gushes. I think I'm gonna throw up. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, you guys have to see this. This kind of looks like the last time I got stitches. It is now a slow leak. Okay, I'm gonna call. Okay. Update, I did not pee yet. Bladders are amazing. It's bleeding again. Also update, I still haven't peed yet. I got stitches, antibiotics, tetanus shot. I'm trying to find some boots. I'm thinking about going to Walmart at some point. Here, I'll show you some options. The good thing is with everything that happens, everything is an experience and you're so much wiser afterwards, and I'm sharing this wisdom with you all, and like, I feel like I'm almost professional level now. Like, I know it all. Just kidding. My roof right there. That's my roof. That's my new roof. So it looks like they have stubbed out all the plumbing. I missed them because I was getting those stitches. So this is pretty much what I have left before I cut myself. And then this area, which the plumbers were working in, so I'll do that tomorrow maybe. I need some serious deep cleaning down here. I have a toilet and supposedly that's supposed to function. I think they turn my water on, everything's capped. We will see. Nice of them to leave their trash. Also, they were supposed to take this out and have these, but it's the only sink I have, so it's probably a good thing, even though it's leaking. Oh, they don't even have the drain attached. Pottery sink over here, and that's why I had them put this new sink spout here, and I'll put the washer and dryer on the other side of that. I'm gonna rebuild those. And there's my little shed. There's my janky ass fence. This has got some water leaking because those windows are rotting, so I gotta deal with that. Gotta deal with this.